Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Life is Strange. Um, I'm probably gonna only be doing this one today because it's already like 12:13. I should have already been asleep anyway, but I got distracted playing games with my friend because I haven't played games with her in a while. So that happened, and also I'm gonna be probably fairly quiet this time because the people who were staying with us Friday night that kept me from streaming are staying the night again. So I'm gonna only be able to do the one, and it's gonna be quiet. I'm gonna have to do another one tomorrow, and hopefully they won't be here tomorrow. Um, but they're all asleep, so they shouldn't be making noise. I just don't want to wake them up. But yeah, this is going to be right in episode 4, Dark Room. I'm gonna go ahead and take a Tylenol PM right now. So by the time this ends, it should kick in, and should be able to go right to sleep, and then I should be able to wake up for work in the morning. Oh yeah, I was trying to mention the last time we didn't have the time to save William, but at the cost of Chloe's ability to walk. This is just a lot of beach shots, huh?
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. That's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue. Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
Damn. What missing girl?
You mean Rachel
Rachel?
Amber? When was the last time you talked to her?
Never. I just read about her in the news. I didn't even know her name. You did?
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
You
Do you think so? I haven't kept up with the details.
I have more time on my hands than you. Plus, I'm a science nerd. But none of this makes sense.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. I was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
This is just depressing as hell, though. And it's only gonna get worse. But, save that for later.
It's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive, when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
Now we finally get to actually move around. That took quite a while, actually. The snow dough.
Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
Oh, there's a bathroom. It would be right here, wouldn't it?
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great.
Okay, well, wait, it said bring her water. And I would assume that would be either in there or in here, but it won't let me in either. Makeup. Is it mouse controlled joystick? Huh.
Chloe is still a punk at heart, but she can't stage dive anymore. That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
I'm not gonna read all that. If you guys want to read it, you can pause it. Well, on YouTube anyway, but. Oh, okay.
Drink up.
So wait, the cup is just sitting there. She said, "Bring me. Or can you bring me some water?" Like I had to actually go
man.
get it. So that's
No
right
wonder my
there.
throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
I know you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
To me,
Seems like
it
yesterday.
seems like yesterday we were little brats here, watching Power Rangers and destroying the kitchen.
Oh my god. We covered everything in flour. Even my parents.
That was so hilarious.
But a long time ago. You're the only person that I grew up with who visits me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
You have
You
me.
have me. I'm not leaving you, Chloe.
Well, you didn't visit me a lot either. I mean, I loved your cards and photos, but
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
how? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
They
They
love
love
you
you.
so much.
I know. My mom and dad are so cute. They always pop in here and make sure everything's okay with me.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them. Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Can they
Can they
pay
pay?
all the bills?
No way. They keep the numbers away from me, but it doesn't take much research to find out I'm costing my parents almost $1 million a year.
Chloe,
Jesus.
you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood. I always cry at the end. Plus, you know I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when
Watch
you're
her fall
here.
asleep anyway.
Not yet.
Watch her fall asleep anyway, though.
Oh my god. I made that mix for her when we were 12.
I think that was actually in the behind before the storm thing. So it must be this drawer with movies, right? Yep.
Here's the DVD.
Fucking Blade Runner. I still have yet to watch that, but also it's because it's hard to find the director's cut, which people say is better to watch. Like watching the director's cut is much better than just watching the regular movie. Are those actually sound effects from the movie, or are those just generic ass, like, future sounds? Sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot. Like I said, I'm just kind of trying to stay quiet. Wait, so was Max the one that fell asleep, or are they both asleep? Oh, no, Chloe's awake. So Max fell asleep during the movie that time. I was actually off. Chloe didn't fall asleep, Max did. Damn.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast.
Oh, then mind
How
she did.
dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep the swag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
Alright, let's go get her morphine injector then. And there's William.
God damn, the
Wow.
bills never end.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max, I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
I was
Hero.
impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. The insurance helps,
I bet.
but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. Price is always right. Get it? No?
The price of the last name.
Being around you and Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know
Damn.
them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
So she doesn't work at the Two Wheels in this timeline.
I was reading about that missing girl. Rachel Amber.
Oh, yeah, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
She is amazing. I'm so glad you're here to help her. And be her father.
I'm so glad Joyce is here to help us both. Max, I just hate to think of what would happen to Chloe if I wasn't here.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
Come by my room tonight. Max will be cool. Just wanted to make sure. Hold on. Max, you busy girl? Avoiding homework as usual. I told you I'd help you out. You never let me help. Okay, drama, stop. And you help me by caring. I do try. By the way, I scored that killer Bud from New York. You know who, FYI. Save me a bowl, gotta bounce. Talk to you later. Come by my room tonight. Damn. Max is a stoner in this timeline. Interesting. Max, are we cool? Just wanted to make sure since you walked away so fast. Nathan was worried too. If you want to talk, hit me up, okay? Love you. Max, if you're mad, just tell me, okay? Okay, well... That's like 2 minutes later, so... Then, literally 2 minutes after that, silence. So if you want to talk, my door is open. Love you. Okay, then. Oh, shit. There's nothing here. Damn. So much to do. I wish I could slow down time, especially to register all the cool things that have happened since I'm back in Arcadia. Blackwell rules. September 21st. Yes, I'm older, and thanks to Vic and Nathan, I'm now a bit more fashionable, too. They surprised me with the most beautiful straw pork pie hat, wrapped up furoshiki style. Best birthday party ever, and also drunkest. I can't sleep. October 4th. Hey, dear diary, remember me? Busy Max, busy. Can't write now. Must shoot, must live, must befriend. Should rekindle with Chloe too, but must vortex first. Party time. Jesus. There's nothing else other than Max. That's still the same though. Huh. Let's go ahead and go upstairs and get her medicine then. I'm sorry if you guys hear me chewing again. I haven't had a lot to eat in a while, so I'm eating a few Oreos. I am just a naturally loud chewer, unfortunately. Even with my mouth closed, you can still hear it constantly. Okay, so I take it it's not in the bathroom. Just I had to go upstairs, so I don't know. Oh, switch light on. Okay, now I can explore.
It's
All right.
cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too. Nothing here. The bathroom looks almost the same. Just more medicine.
Yeah, I bet.
Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend.
You just so don't raise their electric bill. I mean, not that's gonna matter. It is a video game, but I mean they're already dealing with a shit ton of bills. I don't think I need to jack up their electricity bill either. Just out of respect. Even if it's not an actual choice I can make, it's just a respect thing.
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. Ever.
So wait, where was the photo albums? Oh, okay. I'll say it looks like she looked on the other corner, not this one. Yeah. Also, I don't know how looking at photos is emo, but okay.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't disturbing at all. The way she said that, it's like,
Oh
I mean,
man,
I guess
there we are making
just can't really walk.
pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo. Maybe I could.
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
You could even see Max's lip quiver there too. Yeah, they definitely upped the animation on that because I don't think her lip quivered the entire time in the original, but you could literally see her lip moving like it was like she was holding back those tears. And you can't just say I don't know, so I'm not gonna bother because it's just gonna make you pick anyway. And honestly, as somebody who, if I was in this situation where if I was in Chloe's shoes here, or I guess if I was in Chloe's wheelchair, I'd probably want somebody to do the same for me. And then if I was in Max's shoes and my best friend was sitting there lying there, I don't want to say sitting there, lying there, unable to move anything but her head, I'd probably just put her out of her misery if she asked me to as well. So we're just gonna do it.
Chloe.
I'll just drift to sleep. dreaming of us here together. Forever. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for things. Don't forget about me.
Never.
I love you, Max. See you around.
Sooner than you think.
And, you know, a lot of people criticize this scene because it's like, well, this scene doesn't even matter because you just go back and change it anyway. But here's my point of view. Think about it this way. Yes, it doesn't matter because Chloe ends up being brought back anyway. And then if you choose to save the town at the end of the game, and then Chloe dies, literally the whole game doesn't matter. But it does matter. Yeah, it might not impact the world, but it still impacts Max. Because she remembers all of this. She remembers her friend getting shot by Nathan in the bathroom. She remembers her getting shot by herself on the truck, or the car, whatever the hell it was that she shot. She remembers getting her best friend getting run over by a train. She remembers killing her best friend. She remembers all of it. No one else might remember any of it, but she does. So she has to carry that kind of guilt around with her for a long time. This scene and the whole rest of the game still do matter. And honestly,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
it's
William.
depressing as fuck, but yeah. Come on, focus. Get it? There you go. Yeah, because, like, for example, a channel I watch is kind of like a parody of Cinema Sins called GCN, who does, like, video game sins instead. That was one of the points they made, was that that whole scene doesn't matter because you just go back in time and change it anyway. But, again, like I said, it does matter because Max is going to remember that. She is going to remember that she had to just put her friend out of her misery.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
And then she has to remember that she then went back and killed
Hello?
her best friend's dad,
Hey, honey.
basically, by just
What?
letting him die there.
Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and
Lord.
Max wine tasting section.
Dad.
And then she threw the picture in the fire so she couldn't come back.
Promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
Going back from them all being happy to the funeral for William. From another picture of her and her dad to her just kind of being emo somewhere. William and Joyce being happy, getting changed to David and Joyce getting married. Chloe getting her car changing to her arguing with David on her birthday, I guess. And then from Chloe's truck getting destroyed, I guess, to... Is this between her and Rachel? And then her in the wheelchair. Changes to her pushing Nathan over in the bathroom. We startled him. And then the scene with us in the bedroom with her being paralyzed. To now, I guess? I don't know what the hell we're doing there.
Chloe, you're alive. Yes.
Whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too.
Welcome back to the real world, Max.
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
Honestly, yeah, because she would just get upset because we'd let her dad die. We could have saved him and then we'd let him die.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
I'm getting lost in all this shit.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Well, that's either a
So
fire,
close,
a
yet so
firefighter,
far
a
away.
cop, or a...
We have to do
Ambulance.
3 main things.
Right. What things?
1, decipher Frank's logbook. 2, get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3, beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. And I do have a gun now.
Keep it in your pants. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
At least you let me take that money to pay Frank off.
Don't remind me. I just want him off your back. Our back.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. He's not gonna be a happy camper after you reamed him yesterday and Mom is giving him the boot.
I'm on it, partner.
Mm.
I can't.
You can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous. I need to navigate the present without messing up the past. Okay, then. I think she's basically just saying that she can't keep going back in time like that. Like, not using photos like that anyway. In case any of you are wondering, which I doubt you are, but in case you are, these are double stuffed Oreos. The best kind of Oreos. Well, one of the best kind anyway. I also like mint and then the double chocolate, which is really good. Oh, hello there, David.
You won this battle, Max. You broke up my family. I salute you.
David, I didn't try to hurt you. Ever. But I won't let anybody hurt Chloe.
Too late, isn't it? You just better be damn careful with her. Don't you wander off into the dark.
I'm just trying to see where I was with this, but I don't know. Okay, so that's where I was last, I think. Okay. Despite David's evidence and the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is a part of Chloe I don't much like. She gets so damn petulant if she doesn't get her way. Or if she hears something she doesn't like. Serious denial. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. So I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Wheels diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan Prescott, and Officer Barry, and all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled it off. Yay for Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV, so we did the classic cartoon give a dog a bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected. Drug dealer trash chic. But it wasn't a serial killer as I feared. We replaced and found what Chloe to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her, it's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she ever loved, she lost one way or another. Only I came back from the past. For what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. Let's never do the time warp again. That's kind of funny. Let's do the time warp again, but nope. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I try to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she just blew up. I can never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's being unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up. Not that I'm not in my own way. In my room, all I could think was, I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe, and suddenly William had taken of it seemed like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I found myself actually back in the photo, to when I was 13 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008, with Chloe and William. Right before he left to pick up Joyce last time. Since my powers somehow morphed to this new level of decided there was no way I was going to let William die again. So I played hide the keys, no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. I knew I was screwed when I came out of my epic saw Victoria Chase, but now she was my friend, and I was a member of the Vortex Club. Enough said. I knew I had screwed up, and then I felt sick, thinking about what might have happened, what might have changed with Chloe. I had a clue when I saw David Madsen driving the school bus. He sure didn't look so threatening anymore. I didn't want to know how he ended up as a bus driver instead of with Joyce. I felt my heart drop when I rushed to Chloe's house, so when William opened the door, I prepared myself for the worst. That's when Chloe rolled forward in her wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. I don't even know what to say, so I didn't even know what to say, so I covered my mouth in my typical gesture of shock and stupid. But Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful, I almost cried. I had to adjust to everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered time and space to save her father, but get her in a crazy car accident so she can never walk again. The thing is, she was still Chloe, just minus all the rage. This Chloe was just grateful to be alive and have her family watching over her. Chloe begged me to spend the night, and of course, I did. I noticed how run down parts of their home were compared to before. I saw the incredible expensive equipment that Chloe now requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was just so bubbly and excited to hang out with me again. Especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after her accident. Even in an alternate universe, I'm a shitty friend. Chloe's world was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness. And pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for her, I felt in awe with her attitude. This Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had the right. We strolled down the beach and saw the beached whales that proved something bad was happening in both realities. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. The accident left her body pretty much broken. Her lungs stopped working properly, and she was basically dying a slow, painful death. She also felt so guilty about her parents' sacrifice and dwindling income. She wasn't erratic or tortured about this request, just practical, which made me feel even more terrible for putting her in this situation. See, and there you go, that's even more of it. She blames herself for putting that version of Chloe into the wheelchair, basically. Like, I mean, if you think about it, wouldn't you? Like, if you knew you caused your best friend to get paralyzed from the neck down because you saved somebody that she cared about, like, wouldn't that kind of fuck you up? Especially because you would remember it? Like, she might not remember that, but you will. Like, so yeah, like I was saying, GCN didn't know what the fuck they were talking about there. It did matter. Everything that happens in this game does matter. It just may not happen to matter with everyone, but it 100% matters to Max. I agreed to help her simply because she explained that she wanted to have a choice for the last time in her life. How could I argue with that? Especially since I knew I screwed up the entire universe by making a simple decision. And I knew I would have to go back eventually and accept the timeline that actually happened. So Chloe and I had one last movie night watching Blade Runner, falling asleep to the sounds of Vangelis. And when I woke up, I put my best friend to sleep. Forever. After my visit to Chloe's new world, I knew it was time to go Max to the future. I had seen the result of my temporal tampering, and I got scared thinking my new power wouldn't even work anymore. That would have been cruel karma. Fortunately, I was able to project myself to everything I had done. Goodbye, William. Again. Hello, David. Again. I've been so glad to see Chloe in my life. The second I saw her blue hair and that beautiful pissed off face, I wanted to kiss her again. And I couldn't even tell her where I had been, or why. It would be one more thing to alienate Chloe from me and the world. I had to get refocused on our search for Rachel. Chloe had been busy with her detective work, while I was in my alternate timeline. Jesus, yeah. I think I'm gonna leave this here now because I'm already at 51 minutes and I definitely need to get to bed. I've only got like 5 or 6 hours before I need to get up, and I promised myself I would go to bed at 8, and I didn't. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do 2 streams, and I'm gonna go to bed at 10. Like 10 hours should be enough, and then it didn't even end up being 10. So yeah, I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. I'm gonna save the second one for tomorrow, and then that one will go up on Friday. And then Friday and Saturday, no. Friday, I'll do another 4 streams, and then next Sunday I'll do another 2 because I don't want to try to do anything on Saturday because I don't want to be so hyped from just coming back to see Doctor Strange and then suddenly I'm spoiling the damn movie, just talking about it nonstop. So I'm not gonna be streaming again until Friday, and then I'm gonna skip Saturday and then stream again on Sunday. So I hope you guys are okay with that, because right now everything's just kind of hectic with people staying the night here and me having to go back to work for more hours so I can get some more money again. And I'm even gonna have to try to sell some stuff too. I've already got a bunch of stuff prepared to try to sell anyway. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like for those of you on YouTube. Leave a like if you did. Leave a like and comment if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to ring the bell to be notified of when I upload a new video. For those of you on Twitch, make sure you're following the channel, and you catch my streams when I go live. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then.